Hello everybody and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Horde of the Abyss. Last time we completed the Dragons of Rust scenario, and this time we are going to be starting on the next one, so let's get to it. Alright, Distrust. The enemy is storming the Erathia border, so to gain a new ally, the Elf King sends Tarnum to secure all towns in the area. All heroes will be limited to level 28, but Tarnum and his two best captains will transfer to the next scenario. Alright. We will be playing on hard, as usual, and last time we took spell power, so this time we will be taking knowledge. Let's get to it. And here we have a crystal dragon, and we will be encountering them a lot throughout this scenario. There. I've received word that an Erathian knight named Sorsha is trapped at the border. She is willing to combine her army with mine, if only I can reach her position. Since Nigon invaded Erathia, word hasn't reached these independent border towns that Avli has come to help. Unfortunately, they see everyone as an enemy now. I have a difficult decision. If I don't take control of these towns, Nighthall certainly will, gaining a foothold in Erathia. The Dragon Queen is powerful enough without the addition of these towns, so I must conquer them myself and hold them against the Nighthall invasion. But in order to do that, I must battle these good Erathians who only want to protect their homes. That is a pretty tough decision, but hey man, life is full of hard choices, and sometimes those are the only choices you can make. Anyways, let's do some quick reordering of our heroes. However long this will take me to figure out. There we go. And we can just have Sorsha camp since she really can't do anything for us. Yeah, let's start off with a homestead, as we usually do. Recruit everyone. Oops. Okay. And split our units. That's not how we do that. There we go. We can have Thorgrim grab this, this, and this. And very nice, a bow with a sharpshooter. We learned in the last scenario that is going to be a very helpful artifact to get. And there's also a Dragon Utopia, so potential for some very nice artifacts here. So we'll try to get there as soon as we possibly can. For the time being, Thorgrim can run over here and trade all of his units over to Tarnum. And he can just go and collect resources for us. I probably should have given him this treasure chest, but it's whatever. Okay, we can see what's in here. Basic earth magic. Okay, we already have that on both people that it really matters, so no need to send anybody there. And we can take this. An elven spy who has been watching the Erathian border arranged to meet you here in this field. You wait alone for more than an hour before the spy steps out of the shadows of some nearby trees and approaches. Greetings, Tarnum, the spy says. Excuse me. I've heard about your mission and thought something of mine might be of assistance. The elf pulls a speculum from his backpack. With this, I've watched the movements of the Erathians for decades. You may borrow it if you wish. Will you accept the speculum? Yes, we will. And that gives a +1 to our scouting radius. So now Tarnum can see a little bit further than he could before. Obviously not as much as Thorgrim, who has expert scouting, but still a nice little boost nonetheless. Alright, I think we'll want to grab one of each and pick up these boots of speed. Out of the trees steps a member of the Forest Guard, one of the Elf King's soldier. He opens the pack over his shoulder and pulled out a pair of boots. For you, he says, a gift from the Elf King. He thanks you for your service thus far and for the daunting task you now embark upon. When you accept the boots, the elf bows briefly, then leaves without another word. Boots of speed. Worn on the feet, these boots increase your hero's movement rate over land by 600 points. So now, we can move even further and get more done per turn with Tarnum. So we're at 1500. And we are at 2100 now, so that's a pretty big boost actually. It's over 1/3 of what we had before, so we can move around a lot. And not far enough to get this though. So we can just wait till next turn. Oh, some crystal dragons here. Few. We can take that out relatively soon probably. Definitely want to because it opens up a lot of new areas most likely. Okay, end our turn. Grab these guys. Thorgrim can take this. Advanced estate's perfect. Yeah, so this portal leads here, looks like. And it also leads here, which leads to a new town, Dragon Cliff, Colosseum, and to a whole bunch of other things. And it looks like the portal to here is here as well, so definitely want to open up this area as soon as possible, because we'll benefit greatly from it. For the time being, we'll want to explore what we have already, and gather all the resources we can find. Okay, Tarnum, several Minotaurs. That should not be a problem for us at all. I believe our sharpshooters can make quick work of them. Yep. And we'll just leave that empty, and we can have Thorgrim grab it on his way back. Or since he's gonna be going that way, you can just grab it then. I think we'll build Citadel this turn. Can't build this unfortunately because we don't have Crystal. But there's a crystal cavern here. Maybe there'll be some loose crystal around, so I'll grab that if we get the opportunity. If anything, we can always visit the trading post. Okay, all these loose resources. Oh, perfect. We definitely want to grab this, though. Yeah, so we'll leave all the loose resources to be gathered by Thorgrim or Valita, since Tarnum is going to be doing most of the work for us here. These two can just be resource collectors. Thorgrim can grab this ore and all this gold and this gold mine, of course. And we'll build an enchanted spring. Let's see, we have 6,000 gold, so we can 2,500 and 4,000. We're making 2,600 a turn. 2,600. How's 500 from that? 1,000 from that. Oh, Sorsha has expert estates. Didn't notice. Wow. So, extra 750 gold just from heroes alone, which is already more than we get from our town. So now we can see why estates is very nice to have. Okay, Tarnum will definitely actually want to grab this gem pond when he swings back around. Take the money and just keep grabbing resources. And lots of crystal dragons in the area. And an ever-smoking ring of sulfur. Doesn't really benefit us since we use crystals in this castle, but I'm sure there are some dungeons around that can benefit from it, so we can grab it potentially. Yes we do, and this is not very good at all, so we'll have it on, but not the best thing we could have gotten. And lots of battle dwarves. Oops. My bad. Okay, anyways, let us attack these battle dwarves. You spot a band of battle dwarves coming down the road. They appear battered and solemn, but their faces light up the moment they see you at the head of the army. You are the Elf King's man, Tarnum, are you not? Says the leader. Yes, you reply. Then let us join you, please. Our own forces was wiped out by some black dragons. We are all that lives. We ask you to let us join, and we bring you a warning as well. The land in these parts is quiet, as if something evil lurks in the shadows. Watch where you step. Some nice advice, and some more soldiers. Very nice. Okay, we want to build the Dendroid arches. And we can end our turn. Thankfully, Aspen has left me alone since he was injured in an ambush. He goes about his own business now, sending one of his subordinates to report about what he has learned of the area. Today, Aspen's young assistant came with troubling news. You can expect to encounter crystal dragons along the border. They were used extensively by Mutare during the invasion of Erathia. What do we know of these dragons? I asked, hoping to learn a strategy for defeating them. Well, they aren't true dragons, although the powerful process wizards use to create them involves crushed dragon bones. Hence, Mutari is still able to control them. They are strong beasts with a one-track mind. Thankfully, they neither have wings nor a breath attack, the elf said. That's good news, at least. My master, Aspen, told me to warn you about these creatures. Do not underestimate them, for he has learned. 1-on-1, even a gold dragon is no match for the crystal type. Point taken, I said. Yeah, there really aren't too many things that are able to match crystal dragons 1-on-1. Actually, I think there's only one thing that can beat it, and that's something we'll encounter a little bit later on in this scenario. So we'll leave that we'll leave that for a surprise when the time comes. But for now, we can continue doing our thing, of course. We already cleared this out, but since Thorgrim has scouting, it will be able to spot out a lot of things for us. So why not have him just open up as much area as possible for us. And we can end our turn. We'll want to grab this gem pond. You approach the gem pond to put it back in production, but stumble upon lots of frightened Erathian crossbowmen hiding in the woods. Before you can convince them you're not the enemy, however, they attack. Okay, nothing to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think if we just move them here, we shall be able to reach... Oh, they get to move before me. Really? Yeah, it's only 2 centaurs. Nothing horrible. As per usual, we can just leave this alone for Thorgrim to get. And I think we will go ahead and actually try to clear out this. Well, we can definitely do it. It'll just be a bit of a pain. Or not really, actually. How far does Meteor Shower reach? Not far enough. Maybe we can get them to clump up a teeny bit more. We're lucky. And we'll defend. Yeah, it doesn't look like our plan really worked. But worry not. We can just have our sharpshooters chip them down a bit and have our other units finish them off, like so. And expert armor, well, it doesn't really matter what we take because we get a level either way. Upon your approach, the tree opens its eyes in delight. Ah, an adventurer. I'll be happy to teach you a little of what I've learned over the ages for a mere 2,000 gold. Yes, please. And that is expert luck. Fantastic. So now Tarnum can actually grab this for us. Well, we'll have Valita grab it and actually have Valita run back to town. Thorgrim can continue exploring as much as he can. Ooh, the ever-pouring vial of mercury. That's interesting. So, it's 2 components. Maybe the other parts are somewhere around. We can make a cornucopia, which would be very cool. That'd actually be pretty helpful. So, who knows? Let's see. Alright, this looks a little suspicious, and we'll take the dwarf's advice and be wary of what's lurking in the shadows. So for the time being, I think we'll just ignore this area. Thorgrim can go do what he's best at, which is gathering weekly some resource generators for us. So I think we will want to build the Miners Guild for now, and then next turn decide between Treasury or Castle. I'm leaning more towards Castle, but you never know, things can change. And we can end our turn. Oh, and that is the enemy. Can Sorsha move so we can... Oh, yes we can. Oh, it's Deemer once again. And he's... You know, it might be a little bit of troops, but very strong still. to say the least. Definitely do some damage with those. But anyways, nobody can reach her except Tarnum, so we don't have to worry. What else can, they have a gate here, and that's all she can do. Only Tarnum, and only Tarnum. So, Sorsha back to just hanging out, doing nothing for us. Okay, well, Tarnum can just continue taking or clearing stuff out for us. He can deal with these Cerberus. Let's see, if we wait, actually, they have a speed on 8, we have a speed on, so we actually don't need to use any spells, because our sharpshooters will do the work for us, as usual. And Red Dragon Flame Tongue. Oop, that doesn't actually work as way I thought, so. Held with the right hand, this item increases your attack and defense skills by 2. Nice. Okay. And lots of Pegasi. For now, we'll hold off on that, and I think we'll send you back this way. Valita can just go sit here and wait. And I think we will build a castle. For that, is there anything we can grab? Oh, Thorgrim can actually just grab this before. And might as well just head down to this Tree of Knowledge on his way back. In hopes that we get expert estates, and we do! That's an extra 500 gold a turn, which brings us to 1,000 from our secondary. Oh, and she also does the components for the bow with the sharpshooter on her. So we can have 2, which would be pretty nice to have. Excuse me. But no need to make it with her, because she's can't even use it. And I think we'll build a castle. Cool little thing with Horn of the Abyss, if you didn't know, was they made a change that the town reflects how, or the level of each fort, castle, or citadel castle. So right now we have a citadel built, so it looks like a citadel, as it does here. And once we build our castle, you'll notice it gets the changed look. It's just a nice little aesthetic change, which is very cool in my opinion. Anyways, Valita can just hang out for the day, because she'll be taking the troops and clearing this out for us. Next turn, Tarnum will grab these, and we'll work from there. Okay. So we can end our turn. Yes. Haspid. Okay. Doesn't benefit anyone, because Haspid is a cove unit. And there are no coves, towns, in these scenarios. Okay, Valita. Let's obviously recruit units before. Do we give her? We'll give her the Dendroids. However, we don't have enough money to recruit everyone, so it looks like we'll need at least one more turn before we're heading out. Horde of Cent. I think we'll wait one more turn, just to be safe. Yes. As we marched this morning, Captain Valita's horse stumbled and pitched her to the ground. I jumped from my steed and immediately captured her horse by the reins. It seemed to be favoring one of its legs. Are you hurt? I asked Valita. The elven woman stood, brushing off the seat of her trousers. Not hurt, but embarrassed, she said, reclaiming the reins. Serves me right, I guess, for not paying attention. Daydreaming? Daydreaming, I asked, crouching to examine the mount's limb. There appeared to be no injuries, so I checked the hoof. Thinking about something, sir. Here's your problem, I said, pulling a sharp stone from the animal's hoof. The horse tested the hoof and seemed prepared to continue the journey. Captain Valita patted the beast's muscular neck and said, Thank you, sir. Call me Tarnum, I said. Ooh, smooth moves, dude. Maybe this is the beginning of his relationship with her. Who knows? Only time will tell. Anyways, we have no money again because I spent it all for Tarnum. That's annoying. I guess the best thing we could do is build a marketplace. How much? So 1,800 gold for them and for the remaining elves. Let's sell 30 or get to 10. And we can sell 16 gems, why don't we? And recruit this and whatever tiny bit of centaurs we can and attack. Okay, Thorgrim is all set. This is Tarnum. I guess the only thing we can really do is... Oh, I never flagged this gem pond. That's... Oh, because I left it for Thorgrim, but Thorgrim I must have forgotten to do with him as well. That's a bit annoying, but gives us something to do, I guess. And we can end our turn now. Send Tarnum to fix our little mistake. Valita can go over here. No point in fighting them. Take the gold, obviously. And grab all these centaurs, stables. And we'll grab the artifact next, after. Town Hall, yes. Definitely want to generate more money, because that seems to be our biggest problem right now. And we can end our turn. Very nice. And we definitely have a strong enough army to take care of this dwarven treasury, so let's get to it. A throng of dwarves. No problem. Let's wait. And hopefully... Let's just do this. Clear these guys out. And... Oh, very nice. And that's that. And an extra 5,000 gold in our pocket. That is actually a very big help. Let's build... You know what? We will actually build a treasury. Since it's 5,000, we just got 5,000. It's not like we're losing anything, really. And they'll be a very big help towards keeping our money at a higher amount. No good heroes, really. And Deemer and Sorsha. That's not right at all. I guess because she obviously has a much stronger army than anyone present. That's why she's deemed our strongest, but I think everybody knows who the real strongest hero is. Valita. Anyways. You enter this glade seeking the friendship of the centaurs who dwell here, but first you must earn their respect. They ask you to stand blindfolded in the middle of an open field. Then you hear the charging hooves of dozens of centaurs pounding the ground. They bear down on you like thunder, rolling through a valley. Then you feel the ground shake beneath your feet. Just when you're about to reach up and tear away the blindfold, you feel a stinging slap of a branch across your face. And that is all. The centaurs laugh and pat you on the back as they remove the blindfold. One of them hands you the badge of courage, saying, "Not many can stand still before the charge of the centaurs." And badge of courage. +1 to morale. Okay, Valita can just clear out this School of War for us, and since there's nothing else to do, we can end our turn. I've been watching Captain Valita these past few days. She's been walking the entire time, leading her horse instead of riding it. She's been spending so much time fussing over the animal's twisted leg, you would think the limb had been broken. I have seen her drive her sword through the bodies of her enemy, so I find this expression of gentleness confusing. But I am more convinced than ever that Aspen is wrong about Valita. How could someone with such a soft touch be a traitor? And those are usually the best ones, the one you never expect. Tarnum, I feel like you're, like I said before, I'm pretty sure you're not as smart as I thought you were. Being so conflicted about these things. I mean, I'm sure you have some kind of first-hand experience doing this. I mean, you killed off a lot of your followers and warlords, as we learned in the last scenario of it, but that's besides the point, I guess. Okay, Thorgrim has nothing to do, and neither does Sorsha, so let us end our turn. And we can clear out these Pegasi. Can we? We can deal with them, no problem. So we'll just cast a Meteor Shower right here. And have our sharpshooters do the rest of the work. Very nice. Oh, we were missing a Mage Guild, so we can build that, why don't we? Let's see what's offered. Slow Bless, well, things we already have, so. And I guess Tarnum can just head here. Valita visited this, she can visit this as well. 2,000 gold, and we'll take Water Magic. And she can obviously visit this as well. And actually, Tarnum can just go here instead. Try to avoid spending any money this turn, as we want to ensure we get the most out of our treasury. So, instead, Valita can circle around to these Centaur stables again. And get the units there. And we have nothing else to do, so let's end our turn. Okay, very nice. Take these guys, and those. Grab them. Build a city hall. Visit the mystical garden, and camp. Oh, we could have built a capital, actually. Let's see, we need 1,000 gold. That is very easy to come by. Or so I thought. Actually, it should be pretty easy to come by. If we go to the right place, of course. She can head back here, and Tarnum will actually head to the trading post instead. Actually, can Thorgrim reach the trade? Yes, because we want the capital as soon as possible. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 7. And head back here. Tarnum heads back to the town, and we have a capital. So now we make 63.5. 6,350 gold a turn. 63,500, I think is the right way you would say that, but whatever. And since there's nothing else, end our turn. Tarnum is going to resupply this week with whatever money we have. You can't afford them, not surprised. Ooh, see, I want to get sharpshooters before I try doing such a daring attack. Let's see, let's sell to 10 and 10. 3,300 should be enough. And we'll deal with these crystal dragons. Valita can actually go to this dwarf cottage for us. And she'll just stay there and recruit the rest of them for the next turn. Oh, and the enemy seems to be making a move. Last night, I brought Captain Valita her portion of the evening stew. She is always the last in line for dinner, if she even bothers to eat. No soldier under my command goes hungry as long as I can help it, I said as I approached. I handed her the bowl. So, do me a favor and eat so I can eat. I'm starving. Valita grinned and sat on the ground to begin her meal. Like many rangers, she kept a spoon tucked into one of her boots. Thank you, sir. Now, I told you to call me Tarnum, I insisted. My voice was a little too firm. Tarnum? Now, it was time for me to be blunt. No more games. You're too quiet for your own good, Captain Valita. Is something wrong? Yes. I expect my captains to have the respect and loyalty of those under their command. Yours feel they don't know you, that you're aloof or arrogant as if you think you're better than them. What? I never said that. I fight right beside them because I'm no more important than they are, Valita snapped. If all you do is fight beside them, then you might as well be a soldier. But you're an officer, Valita. You must lead them. What's worse, you haven't always been this way. Some of the men who've fought with you in the past can't be more loyal to you if they tried. So, I must know what's wrong. But Valita didn't have an answer. She promised to do better, to take my words to heart, but I wonder if she only said those things to keep me from poking further into her past. That's possible. Okay. Now comes upgrading. Still don't make as much money as I would have liked, 6,000 a turn. But we can definitely improve that once we get this town or clear out this Dragon Utopia, whichever comes first. For now, I think we will want to upgrade the Centaurs. She can take these guys, upgrade, and 3 gold dragons. Now that's a good amount of gold dragons actually. I think we'll actually wait one more turn to try to at least recruit some more units like the Unicorns, Pegasi, and hopefully the rest of the captains. Okay, a few crystal dragons. Let's do it. They stand like crystal statues, the sun passing through their bodies casts beams of shimmering red light on the ground. You wonder if someone erected these massive likeliness of wingless dragons to honor real creatures. Then one of the heads shifts in your direction. No, these are crystal dragons, created by powerful magic and released into the world. Although not a real dragon, they are just as deadly, if not more so. Okay, crystal dragons. 40 attack, 40 defense, 60 to 75 damage, 800 health with 16 speed, have a weekly crystal generation, and a 20% magic resistance. So, definitely no pushovers, as we'll probably learn in a second once we start combat. So, sharpshooters will obviously make all the difference in this fight. So, let us protect them with all we can. Okay. Yeah, looks like our centaurs will probably be bullied by these guys. Oh, our battle dwarves, interesting. And these guys are going to be going for the centaurs. Oh, our ballista, awesome. So, it seemed like we're really going to be hurting too badly. Much less than I thought, definitely. Oh, awesome. Ooh, very nice. We'll want to take out their retaliation as well. Up. Nice. And, that's annoying. Hey, that's our first aid time. That's not very nice. And that's that. In low numbers, they aren't that bad. Obviously, that's the case with anything, but get large amounts of them and they will be a massive, massive pain. Okay, and we can just continue pressing forward. Ooh, that actually let us here. Several black dragons is going to be a little bit more of a pain, so I think we'll want to go in here, gather all these resources, and then get some more units and come back here, or go here. So, several red dragons should not be a problem though. 11. So they can't reach any of our units. So let us do this. This. 180. I think if we cast haste, they cannot reach. And they can't even move before them. So let's hope morale. Okay, that works too. Money and a lot of resources. Alright, let's see what's up with this. The grass in the area is dead and a horrible stench clings to the air, but right in the middle of several mounds of sulfur, seemingly enjoying the surroundings, are a few rust dragons. Producing all the sulfur is the ever-smoking ring of sulfur, which sits on a rock between the dragons. Do you attack them for this artifact? No, not yet. I don't know how, it's only a few, but it's at least 1 to 4, and I can do quite a lot of damage since they can actually do a breath attack. So for the time being, I think we'll want to hang back and not deal with that. Oops. Let's see, what kind of spells do you have? You have Implosion and Pray. Okay, so you have enough spells. So I think we can send her over this way. And if there is an ambush, I think we can take care of it. Thorgrim can return to his post. And we can end our turn. Well, that's the enemy once again. What's... Oh, it's still Deemer with his deceivingly weak army. Well, Tarnum could easily take care of her. Sorsha probably could too, depending on how many they have, of course. And that is quite an annoying garrison to deal with for the time being, which obviously we won't. Okay, so now we have a good amount of money. I think it's time for us to resupply Tarnum and try to get that Dragon Utopia for ourselves. The mounds of upturned earth beside the road drew your suspicion the moment you saw them. Are they huge graves? Why would someone dig a pair of massive holes if not for a purpose? As a precaution, you call for a volunteer to ride between the small hills. Meanwhile, your army stands back at the ready. Send your fastest scout ahead, but the moment he reaches the mounds, dirt explodes skyward as a crystal dragon bursts from its hiding place beneath the ground. Even the mud can't cover the beautiful red crystal that was used in its construction. It's beautiful, like a piece of art, yet you see an empty malevolence in its face that urges you to shout, attack. And our Wood Elves will be... Wood Elves and Sun. Oh, our Dwarves. Interesting. So, how much life does he have? This guy is 799. Or 779. Can't speak. And I guess we'll just cast Implosion. Wait a bit. And we can have our Dendroids take away the retaliation. And now everyone can attack them for us. Easy peasy. And grab this crystal since we can. Next will come definitely the Enchanted Spring. Wants a bit of faster units. And we can end our turn. Oh. And here comes Red, it seems. Though I don't think they have an army capable of clearing this garrison out, so I think we're safe for the time being. Next we'll obviously upgrade the dwarves since our unit variety is quite lacking. And we can recruit some more units. And I think we'll want to split our sharpshooters up a bit. And it's going to be risky, but I think we can take care of several Plague Dragons, especially if... Let's see, Sulfur. We need 150 like this, and recruit that. Very nice. Valita's visited everything. I think we'll have her head back to town this time, actually, and get some more units, and she can work on clearing this area out for us. Or, actually, we can have Valita do this and have Tarnum deal with the easier area, I think, is the better decision. Okay, Valita. Well, she can actually reach. That's quite far. Okay. Upgrade these guys. And these guys. Though this is not enough to deal with a Dragon Utopia yet, so I think we'll need at least one more week's worth of units. And how convenient. Okay, several black dragons. Oh, that isn't too bad at all. However, with the way I split my units, there actually is no way to fully protect my sharpshooters, except like this. These two can get attacked, but at least the biggest stack won't. So let's see what happens. Oh. Ouch. Yeah. Let's see, what can we do here? Well, we can use Resurrection, which I think will be a good idea here. So this is 2. Let's clear. Ooh, very nice. And we can get rid of them. Okay, let's hope our battle dwarves come. I think, do we? Oh no, that worked out very well actually. No problem at all. A lot more money. And... ooh, now this will be very helpful to us. Definitely want to cast slow. Two griffins really isn't anything we need to worry about. And we can just have our dwarves clear them out for us. Okay, next is we will take care of these guys. Then start on this. Oh no, that is just the worst thing that could have happened. Not the worst, but annoying. I don't want to waste spell points for meter shot for one unit. It's obviously not worth it. So I'm not worried about one. However, I'm more worried about the 21. Clear up these guys. Same thing, more worried about 22. Griffins over 5. Oh, and they don't even bother to attack our sharpshooters. Oh, nice. I have 4 angels, and that actually should allow us to split our units. Or combine our soldiers again like this. And Valita can just continue hanging out. Ooh, definitely want to get war unicorns. Still seems like, ooh, a gold mine. Okay. Definitely want to circle around and grab that when we get the chance. I think we can just quick combat this. Ooh, 2 gold mines. Wow, things just seem to have turned around for the better, looks like. Okay, upgrade these guys, and obviously elves, unicorns, pegasi. We'll take centaur captains, and dwarves, how many? 14, that's another 42. Hey, look who it is. Christian with Tarnum skin. Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to stop for this episode. So, until next time, we will, or next time I should say, we will continue off working on the scenario. We'll head up here, explore here, and much more hopefully. Until then, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.